blood source. I haven't done one of these for a while. As most of you have figured out, a lot of the guitar lessons with Bud videos I've been putting up of late are older ones that I moved my channel. I had a YouTube channel that was specifically guitar lessons with Bud. And things got a little bit ridiculous, so I gradually been taking down the videos from that and moving them over to my regular channel. Okay, so I haven't done any new videos for a while. This one, something that I've just been doing on my own is first thing in the morning practice every day now. I felt like I was kind of falling off of my skill level a little bit, so I've made it a priority. I figured the best way to do it is just every day, get up, make the bed, brush my teeth, and grab my guitar. So I thought I was playing through some songs. I've got a bunch of different things. I do some skilled things. Anyway, I've got a bunch of skilled things, and then I've got a bunch of songs that I'll play through too. I've got a book of older tunes. Ain't she sweet? But then I just kind of fool around, just do whatever for a half hour, just for 30 minutes. And then I go out and do my run walk thing and all that stuff. But anyway, that way I'm sure I'm getting in some just pure playing guitar for fun and building, working on building skills too. And every day is a little bit different. But today I was playing the song Standing on a Rock. And Standing on a Rock, waiting for the wind to blow. I've been standing on a rock, waiting for the wind to blow. I've been standing on a rock. Okay, just G, C, and D, and I'm playing through this song, and I'm thinking to myself, why am I doing this? Because not a real big benefit to it, but on the other hand, though, it's fun, so that's all right. And I thought, well, how could I make this a little bit more of a challenge? And so I thought, well, let's find, every time that G chord's around, let's play it somewhere different. And then same thing with the C and the D once you get around to it. So starting the song off on a G chord, there's our standard G chord. Some people play it, I refer to it as the modal G. Actually, it's bimodal. Your regular G chord, if you play these inside strings, second, third, and fourth strings, if they're open and you've got a finger here, whatever fingers, it doesn't matter, but you got a finger on the sixth string, finger on the fifth string, and a finger on the first string. Hear that second string ringing out, that B? That's what makes it a G major chord. If it was a B flat, it would make it a G minor chord. Easy to hear the difference between major and minor. A lot of times major is considered happy, as opposed to the minor, a little more dirge-like type of thing. But anyway, excuse me, you can if you add this finger here on the D, what it does is you've still got a B on the fifth string, but it's hidden. It doesn't jump out like that B does. That B jumps out of the chord pretty well. And human ear, we've talked about this before. You hear, normally we hear the highest note, most predominant is what we'll hear is the highest note, and then the lowest note, and then those notes in between. So our highest note is a G, and our lowest note is a G. And then those in between, and these kind of the lower register kind of get a little bit gunked up together. But that B, as I said, jumps out. And if you had it as a B flat, boy, that thing jumps out too. You could play it like that, but I wouldn't. Anyway, though, other ways to play the G. We've done this little. I got my first finger there on the first and second string, second finger there, third finger there. I call it the short F form. It's just 4 strings. So I can play my G there. F there, no open strings, G here. Notice I'm not playing the 5th and 6th strings. So if I went on a B, A, B, B, C. So I could just use this form. Standing on the rock, waiting for the wind to blow. I've been standing on the rock. There's a G. Waiting for the wind to blow. So you play, use that chord form to play everywhere. Here's the G. That's the D form. You're used to playing the D chord here. Now I've got the 4th and 5th strings in. But you can leave those out, just play 3 strings. So we start on our G. Notice I'm coming up all the way to the 12th fret for that. Okay, so there's 3 ways of playing them. Play your G chord there, play your G chord there, play your G chord there. So your C chord we can play here, we can play here, we can play here. And our D, we can play here, we can play here, and we can play here. Is that really 3 different forms? No, not really. But anyway, so... Something else I've been working on a lot, I'll just throw this in. Hybrid picking is not such a mystery. It just takes a little bit of work and coordination. If you're used to using a pick and holding it, for example, between your thumb and first finger, I don't know, is that the best angle? Probably this is the best angle to see it. No, let me do that. Let me just set this guitar. You can just start by just doing practice. Like, where I use this, and I've gradually gotten better with this over time. I was one of the people that took a long time to convert to this. Because I'm pretty fast with the pick, and I can string skip and everything like that and do all these kinds of things. So I wasn't real concerned with it, but there are some things that actually work better. And the 2 main things I think I use it on are slide guitar. So if I've got a slide, I like to be able to have those extra fingers in there on the right hand to dampen out strings that I'm not wanting to sound. I use it there, and I use it some on these little doubled up notes, and then of course sometimes as just arpeggios. Sonny Landreth, a slide player, great slide player. Listen to him if you get a chance, Sonny Landreth. But yeah, if you got that slide in there, that's cool to be able to do that. And he does a lot of if you got the two separate fingers, it sounds different from. I like it. And then Jerry Reed. Don't discount the old classic country players. Man, some of those guys were very, very good. And Jerry Reed, I remember seeing on a video doing the Last Train to Clarksville. Yeah, it's out of a D the way he's playing it, and then he just swings this finger over, and he's got this. And what's happening here is the right hand is doing this. That's one I was actually trying with. And I wasn't happy with the clarity that I was getting using just my pick. So I'm working on that now. I just didn't feel it was real clean. So now I'm working. Now I haven't got it up to the speed that I want to get it to, but that'll take time. It's like everything else. I'm in the same boat as you are as far as some of these things. I know it's going to take some time to get it where I want it, but that's okay. I've got time. I'm going to work on it. Till then, have fun.